You're recording? Okay. Bismillah. Today, again, we had a little hiatus. Something was not working with my camera, so again, we're back now. Alhamdulillah, let's carry on going. I think we're on reflection number 5. There's going to be 30 reflections. This project will probably continue on after Ramadan, which is really good. Again, we can benefit after the month's over as well. I think today's the 5th reflection. Again, this podcast is being sponsored by Human Appeal. If you want to go down into the link below, you'll see that we are raising money for the people in Syria, Somalia, Yemen and Afghanistan. £70 will provide a food parcels for an entire family for the whole month of Ramadan. Obviously, we're approaching the last 10 nights now. So again, if you want to get that extra barakah, make sure that you are donating to these people. They could really use it. I think by the time this video comes out all together, with my Instagram fundraiser and also the fundraiser in the link below, make sure you click it, I think we would have reached £10,000 by the time this video is out. So alhamdulillah, we've already reached a massive milestone, and I'm just so proud of all of you, and may Allah accept it, all of our efforts. Anyway, today's reflection, again, I'm trying to make these shorter. I keep waffling and I make these videos very long, but again, I'm going to try to keep this one short. And this reflection I had is the fact that how much we need like a constant flow of improving in something. But in regards to what I'm talking about right now is like Dean. So I was watching this lecture, and it was by this guy. I can't. I'm not gonna say anything about the person, but it's about, and basically he was saying, you know, when you watch these lectures on Iman boosters and whatever, and then like your Iman's really high, and you want to pray all your prayers and you want to do all these things, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but what happens after is usually like a day after or 2 weeks after, if it was a really good video, maybe 3 days after. But then then the motivation or the Iman booster goes down and it kind of just plummets and you're left with nothing. And then you have to do another lecture to boost it back up. This is when you treat lectures like your only like source of knowledge, or your only source of improving your knowledge with in regards to Allah. And basically it was the thing of like, when will be the time where we take the transition from, I watch a couple lectures on YouTube, and then when will be the transition when we go, oh no, I now have scheduled classes that I go to every week. That is, or maybe even every day, depending on how much you can give. Again, no one's telling you to become a mufti. No one's telling you to dedicate your life and run away to the deserts of Mauritania, even though I've thought about it many times. No one's telling you to do that. But it's like, when are you going to level up? Let's be honest. We've been listening to lectures from the time we've been about 10 on YouTube. That, like, again, we listen to a lecture, maybe it's a 10-minute one, maybe when we take it serious it's 20 minutes, but it's like, when are we going to level up and take it from the stage where we go from lectures to a full commitment to this thing that we claim we love so much and we follow so much? With me, I remember I just asked myself, I was like, I claim I love this religion, I claim I love Allah, and I make a lot of claims, I say a lot of things, but it's like, but let's look at my life and the actions I'm doing. What am I doing that almost proves these claims I'm making? I love Allah, but I've not made the intention to learn Arabic so I can communicate with him and see what he's saying to me in his divine book. I've not made that commitment. But I say I love him. Do I pray all my prayers on time? No, but I say I love him. Do I go and travel and sit at the feet of the scholars for more than just a holiday? No. So again, all these claims I make, oh, we love Allah, we do all this. It's like, do I tackle with my nafs every single day, or do I give in to my nafs most days? Most days I give in to my nafs. Most days I submit to my own ego. So it's like, again, we make a lot of claims, but it's like, when are we going to make the decision where we actually grow up? I think that's the thing, growing up. Growing up and realizing it's like, okay, cool, if this thing that we follow is the truth and we believe it so much to be true, why are we not committing to it like it is the truth? And again, maybe don't feel like I'm attacking you guys so much. When I'm speaking like this and I'm maybe a little bit passionate, again, I'm not really passionate, I'm fasted, I'm tired. But when I'm speaking like this, I'm speaking to myself. And that's why I seem so tired of it, because I'm tired of myself. That's what it is. Again, it's always me. Don't think this podcast is a reflection of like the outward to you guys, or when it's me giving you guys advice. No, this podcast acts as almost like Marcus Aurelius's meditations in his book, when it's like almost like things for himself, and they just leaked out. This podcast, and it's almost like my memoirs, or like my meditations, or my like just reflections, but it's just to myself, and what I've been thinking about. Again, I'm really enjoying this podcast. I'm definitely keep on doing it. Again, like, so when am I going to, again, and stop making claims and really like turn to Allah full open-heartedly and be like, teach me, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. That dua that is so commonly is used, because again, like, knowledge is like, our religion is based on knowledge. Do you know what I mean? Obviously there's spirituality and etc. These are all components that are in it, but knowledge is like one of our pillars, like not pillars like in terms of the 5 pillars, but like pillars in terms of like the foundation of what this is built in. I think, remember, the first thing Angel Jibril said to the Prophet Muhammad _, was Iqra, which is read a book. You know what I mean? Like read something, like learn something. Or maybe in that context it was a little bit different, because obviously he's a prophet. But again, for us, it's like, yeah, maybe it's time we need to read the Quran, and with actual understanding, like not just reading it, because I think that, again, there is benefit in reciting the Quran, but again, don't get caught up with just like the nice sounds of the Quran. Like, Allah's trying to say something to you. I think sometimes that's why I was always, when I used to do Tarawih, I used to like not like it that much, because I said, even though like it was like a nice meditative process and we was praying and blah blah blah, and again, it was good and it was beneficial and there is barakah in that, at the same time I'm thinking, okay, yeah, but this nice thing I'm hearing, it's trying to tell me something. There's words. Allah has words, and he's trying to tell you it in his book, but you don't understand what it is he's saying, because you don't know the language in which the book came into. You know what I mean? And the thing is, like, again, going back to the love thing, like, I think maybe it's just a question of, do we love Allah? Maybe that's a question we have to ask ourselves, because I know I've seen so many people fall in love and they've learnt the language of the person they fell in love with, whether it be they fell in love with someone who's in France and they learn French because it makes the communication easier, because again, communication is such a big part of love. But it's like, but think about it, we say we love Allah, we say we love this religion, but how many of us have taken the step to learn Arabic and to learn the communication and learn the language of essentially our lover? I'm talking about Allah, by the way. Again, we say Allah loves us, we love Allah. A way to improve that love would be what? Communication. Not to say he can understand you, obviously, but for you to understand what he's trying to tell you, how to help you navigate this thing we call life. He literally has given you the guidebook. Like, again, the Quran is like, it's not just it's a manual on how to live as well. Do you know what I mean? But we don't know what it means, because again, we either have a little understanding of Arabic, or we don't have a lot of, or we have, like me, almost no Arabic whatsoever. So again, maybe this is it. I'm gonna wrap it up here, because it's gonna be the shortest episode. I'm gonna be really proud of myself when I stop it here. But yeah, let's make a more of a commitment to this deen, and I feel like we'll take that on through to the future and the things that are ahead, meaning, like, again, instead of relying on these Iman boosters to pick us up, we fully delve into this thing. And again, it doesn't have to be 9 hours a day. No, 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes or 2 hours on a day in a certain week. Go find a class, that's nearby. Find a course online, something. Do something, man. Do something. Do something. You know what I mean? Give some commitment to him. And I think when Allah sees you make that step towards him, I was reading something yesterday that I think it's the verse of the Quran where it says, oh no, I think it's Hadith Qudsi, when it's like, oh, my slave comes to me walking, I come to him at speed, or I come to him running. Take the step. Walk to him. Run to him. That means that, and again, if Allah's saying you walk to him, he comes to you running. What happens when you just turn and run to him? You know what I mean? Again, so again, I'm gonna stop it here. Make sure you click the link in the description below, or go to my Instagram and click the fundraiser in my bio. And donate generously. £70 feeds a whole family for their entire Ramadan. SubhanAllah. That's, again, even the thing of giving, like, again, right now, what these families are going through. Again, we claim we love these families, and we claim we care about the people in Syria and Afghanistan and our ummah, and the ummah's one body, and we're all a family. Your family's starving. Your family's not in the best of conditions across the world. You have the means to change that, to help that, to assist that, to facilitate the families that you claim to love out there in the world. Again, that's the claim. The action would be you giving to them, donating to them, helping them out, just like you would want the same thing if the roles were reversed. And it would have been very easy for Allah to make the roles reversed. It was a mercy that Allah has put you in this situation that you are. But anyway, I say that. Anyway, link in the description below. Donate to the fundraiser. I hope everyone's having a great Ramadan. I know Ramadan's probably took a little dip right now. Everyone's iman is a bit, or I know what people are feeling basically, and that's going to be the next episode, tomorrow's reflection about where like kind of Ramadan is. Again, for me. But either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make dua that more the camera gets fixed. Assalamu alaikum.